least get
So,
a good enough record.
yeah,
Probably
he looks at the game really weird. I'm not gonna lie, but it is good. He's smart. Okay, Loud on defense, EG on attack.
It's going to be very difficult for both of these teams. Though, of course, with the talent on the roster, most people would be expecting Loud to do it if only one of the orgs did.
Yeah, and let's see if EG can get a pistol. They gotta stop better.
EG getting their way into B, a fairly free side.
This is a good start. Are we just gonna stairs plant after plant B main? Oh, double dink. What the?
Hello. This is gonna be broken there. Really fighting over this one, Jorgamo. He's not willing to let them get even a foothold in. Double dash gonna be used here with a solid.
Wow, man.
This guy is on fire.
Okay, that's how they win their pistol then. He's just gone nuclear. Dude, he double dinked the guy through the wall at the beginning to start this off as well. Didn't get the kill for him.
If they gave ISO a dash, I'm sure he would have farmed even harder in. But to me, when I think about Jorgamo, I think about a player who takes unexpected, aggressive timings, pushes, and tries to turn one advantage into a huge advantage.
One sheriff, two sheriffs.
Very different to the way that Sadak plays it.
Two deaths allowed. Maybe with the sheriffs, that means that an outlaw might have some impact. We'll see.
Bit of a contrast between the two. It's an easy orb over towards A. EG just taken up towards market control. Second wave of things there as well, making sure to try and take that fight. Lesto caught tucked into the corner, won't be able to escape any of those bullets. So EG will be able to get that plant down.
And focusing all of these ult orbs into Nature as well, who's almost halfway to that first ult being online. And the fact that EG are getting a pistol under their belt, getting set up to, you know, run one of their bonus round strategies rather than have to fend off one of Loud's. These are all great starts and exactly what Potter was talking about. It is baffling, absolutely baffling, that Loud only won 3 out of 10 of the true gun rounds. Those that weren't bonuses, weren't
that is bizarre.
Gun versus a half-buy kind of setups. But a lot of those EG had big ultimates for. Or they came towards the end of the first half. Clean execution.
It's gonna be a very good bonus.
The round from APOF.
Very, very good bonus.
And 3 of those guns, all that were invested.
Jorgamo 1 away from his orb.
Right? Yeah, some really good firepower coming into this.
From his ult, sorry.
What we watched when we were watching Victor play on this map for NRG, he brought the attack side all the way back into overtime, playing against Sentinels. Because these tight areas on Sunset,
what if you move this wall to B main? Yeah, I mean, honestly, any kind of change in this area would be good. I would just remove the plant spot. I think that's the easiest.
I'd like to see
they could just
try to
do it in 10 minutes.
To go for kills like that. Set up for a
I think that's like the best one. Don't have to change it too much.
At least for Loud's going up against this
I think any idea to make the after plant be better would make I'm down for. Jorgamo might just really heavy farm. What the hell is that?
So good.
Wait, this guy should be on this every single map, man. I get that he got 8-1 with the ISO, but
guess what? Jorgamo's already
in terms of fast kills, but man, just keep him on
neon. Be trying to challenge market backside. Jorg's already there.
He's rapid. He's just playing with the
look at what he's doing.
He could leave. He could go back in.
No, this guy's having way too much fun.
He's 7-1 already. He can do what he likes.
The decisions made for them, and Loud's saving away at his 3 rifles. Sadak low enough there.
Yeah, they've won some 3v5s so far in this match, but this is not going to be one of them. Trying to get back into the site. Everybody in B main, these kind of post plants are very difficult to break at the best of times. So it's ridiculous, honestly, that you're looking at the stats. If you only looked at the stats page of map 1, and you see, 13 first kills for EG on Lotus, and then you're seeing Jorgamo 8-1 in first kill to first death, 300 ACS on the ISO. You would expect that the scoreline would be closer, and Jorgamo would have felt like he dominated the game.
Okay, they get their own pistol, they get their own bonus.
Down to only having stats impact, whereas now he's on the neon, he's unleashing devastation.
Let's see how easy the eco is for them.
And creating so much space with what he's doing as well.
Important final kill as well. Did he manage to wrangle the rifle out of the hands of the one Loud player? Only got the 2 to work with in this one. The rest of it a bit weaker with the weaponry. See a standard taker market. EG been doing this with the fault line, the prowler. It's all going to be accompanying Joror. He's quick to really just evade that one as well with a one-way and a flash heading his way.
It still has another slide as well.
Can afford to use them on stuff like that. Now Sadak's just trying to play this in a more standard, you know, reserved manner, where he's taking some space on the opposite side, playing an aggressive angle, giving his team information, not trying to dominate the game with his rifling. That's what I'm talking about when I say that both of these Neons are going to play so differently here on Sunset.
That's just not with a crosshair placement in this one. Open access over towards the B side.
I,
just don't know which direction.
I'm so down to just watch his POV the whole game.
Just walk in. Ult's still out though, stunned up. My God, might be getting ahead of himself here. Up onto the flank with Apop falling. Creates an opening now for Loud to really capitalize. Do they want to jump onto this one here again? Stun, locking him and rooted to the spot. Joror, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Sadak. South now into the back of the site.
Crazy.
To worry about with Apop, who was cleaned up prior.
It really is just a different game.
It's going to be used, the first wave of defense here, to try and push them back and away from this one with a couple of bullets and a raw spam. Might be enough to take away a kill or 2, but it goes either direction. And who can win out this fight? It's a very difficult retake to even make happen. Cowards in staking. Pancada! He comes in all though.
Yeah, we actually see a round loss over towards here. I know it's 2v3, but still, stick with the spike. Shout out to Pancada.
Sadak and Pancada was fantastic. Another situation where Sadak does not dominate with the rifling, but sets up another player on his team to have that impact. And yet another round, by the way, where EG get the first kill and end up losing. Felt like they should have been able to get extra kills through the smoke. But that is just the nature of post plants like that. Sometimes things are not going to quite go your way when you're relying on pinging.
Does he see nothing? But full line still set in Sadak. This guy is eager to draw blood. No one willing to stand and fight the guy though.
Such a so weird to watch.
Will force out a lot of util on either side once more. 2 years. Spamming down a few stray bullets. Just catches onto that corner.
Wow, man. Imagine tuning into this game the first time you've ever seen it.
He's galvanizing with his performance. And hopping in the spot. Superman with nowhere
Dude, it's
to run.
fast to keep up with.
So that round there, Loud finally getting their feet back underneath them with a second round here overall in the map.
Dude, I'm telling you, clip that round and show that to someone new. You'll be like, what on earth is this game?
Over to elbow. Couldn't see him, but just thought that that would be the kind of spot that Joror would try to fight in, helping the rest of his team. And playing off the thrash there, coordination beautiful from Sadak and 2Es. On the other side of the map, by the way, complete opposite side, no action happening, but less throwing an aggressive cam, looking for information. And this time they've got a cam that spots A main. And again on the other side, playing for info, so really heavy info setup.
Yeah, camera, all done.
What? Okay. Wow. Look at the catch that one. They do. The stun is true. Right on to 2 years.
Dude, the breach neon is insane, isn't it?
With the players just
you're not safe anywhere on the map.
At least for Loud, making sure that all the stragglers get caught there. That was all over the place from EG.
It's a bit bizarre. I think they were trying to hope that Loud would rotate to try to help 2Es in that spot, but
you've got to give them time to rotate.
Yeah, and Joror and Apop they just ended up away from the fight. Joror's got caught.
Seemingly just walking straight into the trip. Less play for his life.
Now that is a lovely wall.
Nature with the plan. Nothing to push him back and away from this one, so into the post we go. Fault line's good to slow. Same with the aftershock, but they know these players' positions now. At least they got it. Stun's good. Paranoia even better. Apop has to defend him now. Has to be the bodyguard. Get down, Mr. President, but Nature.
They actually have a really good chance,
turn up into the fight, pushing past it. One player left alone. It's him. Isolated. Attack from Pancada. He needs to fight though. Nature, will it be granted it? Will it be given?
They gave it a really nice try. I thought once I saw the guy backside just eat all this util, I thought it was done.
And even 3-3 up for the scoreline.
It's another round though where EG have a set
last
play,
year's meta versus this year's meta can be completely more opposite. Yeah, I agree. It's
I don't want to say half-baked. I think
it's gone from protocols being like high priority info gather to just the best send it comps you've ever seen.
I think if you're going to commit your breach out like that, you might as well be going for an A split through mid. But I'm not sure whether that was a bad idea, failed execution of the idea.
Yeah, like the first time Fnatic maybe going to struggle a little bit. I'm not sure it's the best meta for IGLs that can't frag too heavy. Don't want to like drop names, but
round was good. Dizzy even better.
It does feel like you would get exposed a little bit.
These players who are caught, really isolated, popped down into the position. Derek is rattling away, shot to the Sheriff, but finally brought down to his knees. Plan from Nature though. That space given. Joror, not with a crosshair placement. I'm expecting the player was going to be there. Nature obtains the upgrade, but the plan position is not good for him if he wants to play this angle here, unless he gets this kill. But Pancada is
shot. Pancada looks crisp,
though. Point today with a lot to prove.
I'll give him that. Nolan, thank you so much, man. Nolan 9K with the prime. Thank you.
But just so solid in his positions. Every time he's asked to do something, he delivers on it. Very stable player, Pancada, and that was exactly how he was when he was up at the top of the scene with Loud. Now on map 1, the frag differential was massive between these two squads. EG only had 2 players that were popping off, and that was Joror and Superman. Superman's down now at the bottom of the scoreboard, only 1 and 5. The other players are turning up a bit more, finding their moments. You just saw a 2K from Derek in that round. You know, they're trying to find their footing. The more supportive elements of the 2 initiators and the Cypher, but they're not really getting that extra firepower coming from another player, and it feels like
it's going to be a
once they get the opening killer still
after watching these games, it is literally embrace Neon else you're behind.
Outrageous this match so far. Things that shouldn't be happening.
They can't be letting them get away with it.
Yeah, and it kind of fits a pattern that we've seen from Evil Geniuses all year, that I think a lot of people will be putting down to the fact that it's an inexperienced roster. They have good ideas to set themselves up
Thank
for
you so much for the prime. Thank you with the 9 months.
Crumbles when the pressure is applied to them. Maybe that's just a factor of time to hone those issues out, but time's ticking.
The double Sentinel be a counter.
Down 2 and 4. That's a difficult
you could lean heavy into Cypher, Sage, or a Deadlock. Cypher being the must, and then one of these, I guess.
Thinking that it'd been eliminated already, but
just get passive info from stuff at the beginning, but you are able to slow down sight hits.
Unless Boostio really thinks he was playing against MIBR, in which case that's even more disrespectful.
Yeah.
Does Sage work? Neon probably dashes through the slow anyway.
Nightfall being used to supplement. I'm not sure if that tagged onto the corner, but the Prowler.
Whoa, wait, that's an impressive shot.
Really just sliding straight to Pancada, not able to gleam anything more out of the round. Still, with him dropped. Side with the op. And that's just a contact play to get back up onto the angle. What a committal by 2 years.
Yeah, Loud are finding these opportunities where they feel incentivized to go for the info peak, to go for a play because they're down at a spot. And that's where EG have been finding success, is by adding these pauses, the slower pace into the game like this, and then punishing Loud for going for the stuff like that. Apot's wiggling his way through on the other side of the map, trying to find out where these players are, playing for information. The only disaster here for EG would be if Les is not spotted, but the spike is headed over towards B.
Yeah.
Now, if both of the initiators die, though, on A, that would be bad.
Would be dire. Les. Hello, this guy's catching it. Apop, though, surely. It's going to be here inside.
What a weird round this one is. But Apop should be alright for one.
You said it could be bad. You got to be worried in this spot.
The time, though, is off massively on EG's side.
The patience.
Might lose him.
He's missed it.
Surely he doesn't get punished for it.
Yeah, he might lose him. They were worried too.
Les knows where one of them is, though. There's the cam. Spike's ticking.
Cage full stick. Got the tech. Nah.
Goes the chances. Cage doesn't quite cover the spike either, so
we'll never win it
we're going to be
anyway.
aware that nobody's on this one, and already that's going to be the win into the round. So EG.
Okay, good news for Loud at the moment is because they won so many in a row, and especially getting that kill, we've got 4 people that have to rebuy, and then if they win this, they reset, and so there is a lot on this round.
Only Superman's able to
and you want to see from Loud all of these ults, as many ults invested as possible.
Is what they need to be going for. Map control at the beginning, nice. Trying to take fights. We've seen how good Neon is over towards elbow, and then slow it down. Do I agree with Derek and Nature hanging around in elbow for that long? No, I think they should have doubled up and left, but they still had the round secured at that point, basically. So I don't really need to nitpick. Is Cohen's even going to think about ulting into A lobby if Sadak gets pressure?
Oh, that's a lot of util. The aftershock mats, I mean, slows Paranoia. Okay. It's all use. It's a foul combination once more. And he want to send the roll in for
he TP'd past the ult. Oh, that is a huge play, man.
Joror now floating it with the overdrive in his hand. No one in sight.
Oh, give me a full replay of that. That must have looked so good.
Start and basically finished the round. Still a 2v3 for Loud. They might see if they can.
That's so impressive.
Maybe get a kill. Maybe make a go of things, but it's a hard ask. Reload, Herd, Superman has to reposition. Neurotheft going to be revealing that position. Doubled up now. Side by side through market. The swing needs to be good, and it is. Movement and shot even better from Les. Same needs to be set though for these EG players, and they do take the fights together.
Joror got him sliding.
Nothing slips. 2 years
Dude, it's so fast right now. You'd hate to be an observer.
It won't take much.
So easy to miss everything.
Really topple this guy. Cage dropped. Doesn't know what a player is. Only 7 bullets now. An impossibility. Just got to back away. Maybe force them to just stick around. Maybe take a few guns away.
Go, go, go!
EG up to 5.
And despite losing a player over towards B lobby at the very beginning of that round,
and they maybe missed their opportunity to reset him here. Joror is so good.
Superman with a really nice play as well. Crossing up Loud over there. This is how Nature died at the very beginning of the round.
I mean, that's where our attention was,
right? Stand on top of it.
But this is what was occurring over towards mid and market.
Oh, he missed the
market pressure just ended up being way too much, and
that replay could have been better.
Because
I'm pretty sure
he
ulted, TP'd in front of it.
Off the back of that distraction,
definitely missed the main bit of that.
Oh my goodness! I mean, Sadak's head of all of it.
I think that's only Jorgomo's second first death all match.
He's been dominating.
I think he's 13-2 right now, if I've been, you know, if we're keeping track correctly. But that is monstrous. Huge to get him out of the round early on for Loud.
Loud free-person swing at middle.
That's been that sticking point for Loud to be able to get those rounds on the board after shot.
Haypoff still gets the kill. That's pretty impressive. I do like this triple swing over towards middle with a breach, though. Like, this is the only thing that they can hide behind, and you can breach damage it.
It's just bullets flying forwards into these smokes. All the angles that
dude, a lot of the time it looks like Loud are getting early kills, and then they just get wrecked.
Just going to be pushing him back into safety. Quick hops. Nice moves all around, and he is being defended. Overzealous by Nature. It's 2v2.
That's a rough mistake there. Asking for way too much. You're in a 3v2
Yeah, he really went for it.
Make it tough for Loud. They only had a Paranoia to work with.
Does the Omen flash hit this guy's sight?
Already swept through and used.
Oh, already used it.
Now, Derek. Great kill to find. Pancada is left alone. 1v2 jump spots. All from Derek, just seeking to buy a bit of time here. Superman is nowhere in sight, but Pancada's surely got to be worried about this one. Setting up a bit of a smoke in the one way. Still Derek's buying that time. He's such a nuisance and annoyance. No way, Pancada. Absolutely no shot. Ticking. I believe the opportunity slips away.
Touch and go just for a moment. But EG managed to win a round without Jorgomo getting the first kill. Yeah. Maybe that's the key.
Jorgomo,
maybe
throw your life away.
It's not like they've been converting many of their 5v4 rounds. But this map's been a bit better. It's again another fairly competitive first half. But EG is starting to pull out into the lead with 3 rounds in a row.
Yeah, it's a nice skin, Daz. Alright, Sadak has his ult.
Had his ult online. He was destroying people
for the last rounds, whoever loses is going to have a low amount of money. We Omen flash. Okay, I mean, this push will be disgusting.
Plenty of targets to work with. Just jumps right into the open arms of the
Yeah,
EG players.
Omen flash, stun.
He did.
Double
He's
stun.
just manic, man. Jorgamo waiting to strike.
Oh my god, both of the
Forward,
neons are
accuracy, but Fowler just
absolutely
did not assist him
insane.
in the slightest. Plenty of players now watching for this one, and it's over just like that.
Dude, it was like, who can make the worst mistake? Sadak goes into 4,
They genuinely have no relevance.
and then
to
Jogamo's
the
like,
first
alright,
one.
watch
No,
this, dude.
There is no correlation here. It might be a
Through the
negative
one way into
correlation.
3. Well, it is 2,
You know,
to be fair,
Sadak is coming down mid. He does get the opener, gets traded instantly. But then as EG try to
Oh, that is...
use, I
That
don't know, a
was
bit of the
nice, though.
information to push forwards, they must know that they're going into a stack there as well. That was where the initiator utility came from.
Yeah,
to
money's
open
pretty
up
low on
Sadak's
this one. Good to see
play.
Dark use his ult.
It feels
And
like
we've got a
both teams
fish
are just
ult on
getting
defense.
pulled into the maw. Finding it difficult to slow down the pace with the neon on both sides.
Sucked into the fights here. It's a weaker bye for the final round of this first half.
Fatal hits
it's going to
3.
be committed. Thrash used in kind. 2 years. See if he
Sorry,
can push
2.
this one back, but a stun slows it down. Not going to be able to find anything. Might be able to reclaim the orb at least for round 2 of things, but potential for a refight. Sadak might even be eager for it. Ults cancel.
This game is
It's gonna be shot in
so
place.
fast now, I swear.
Disadvantage
There
for
is
EG.
so
That's why they're
much
slowing this
going
one down
on.
here.
It is actually hard to
One in
follow.
position. What's going to be called? Sadak playing together with him, and the fight to 1 out. Loud just dominating across the board here. It's a clean, almost sweep from them. Kawazine was left alive, but 6-6 will be where they finish here for the first half of Sunset.
Love it. I like it,
Dead
but
similar to what we saw
viewer-wise, new
Lotus, it was
viewers,
4 rounds in a row from EG, I
they're
think
done
it was,
for.
towards the end to bring them back into the game. This time it's Loud with a bit of a recovery, but it's so brawly.
Yeah, they just opted into the fights.
Yeah, I like the idea of slowing the round down when you're up a player because it forces Loud to make something happen, but EG really getting sucked into the game in a way that they couldn't control.
Yeah, well, my brain is being reformatted from the Valorant we've seen so far, so let's send it down to the desk. Maybe they can explain things for us.
oh man.
Well, good news is I won't be, because Lord knows no one wants that. Thankfully, I have 3 brilliant minds here to explain what we're seeing here. And I think, though, the talk of the town...
Where?
The takeover, actually, is one of them.
Okay, gotcha.
And then I'll let you guys fight to the death to figure out who the other 2 are. All right, well, let's go ahead and do a little check-in
Dev
with
said
our
they might
Neon,
bring back
shall we?
double
Because
stun.
That definitely seems
where are
to be
you-
the thing
where are you
that is
getting your info
dictating
from?
all of the pace
Lord,
of
that
this
is-
matchup, how things are shaping out.
Yeah, absolutely. I think
Why
this,
is it
this
accurate
Neon for Dark
mid-slide?
looks way better than the ISO, and he, in my opinion, has the best movement we've seen out of any Neon so
Which
far.
doesn't shock
in terms
me.
of mechanics. No, not shocking at all. But Sonic is still playing so
Yeah, he's got
well.
really good
And
movement.
it's crazy to me that this guy is IGLing while playing Neon on such a fast-paced map and running down mid half
King
of
of
the
cupcakes.
rounds.
Love it.
Yeah, I feel like we're seeing like this
I
crazy
get
like
it's late.
Loses mind.
yeah, he's losing.
But I have a
it.
conniption over
You
there.
should have, while the game was going on, Paul was just like, what are you doing? No, but I feel like we're seeing this crazy crossover of like the strategic Neon for the most part, except for like a couple rounds. And then we have Jogamo on like this fast-paced Neon ready to take aggressive space and kind of pushing forward and making sure that the team kind of gets on site all fine. So I feel like we're seeing that crossover, and I agree. I think his movement is insane. But on the other side, like Sadak's util is also insane. Like I feel like they're both doing great.
Yeah, you can definitely see the difference in their early engagement kind of style just based on the fact that Jojimo has like 5 first kills right now.
Yeah.
And Sadak has, I think, only maybe 1 or 2, if I remember correctly. But just taking way less first engagements. Now that the sides are swapped, though, and he'll be on attack, I'm interested to see if Sadak is going to be able to step up to the level Jojimo has in regard to getting entries.
Yeah, I mean, well, we saw what happened.
But I
in
think of
map
the comps
1
in
when
Americas,
flipped
yeah, they make a
sides
lot of
there, and
sense.
Loud just ran away with it. Could
They
history
definitely make a
repeat
lot of
itself?
sense.
Send it back over to Brendan's sideshow.
I kind of want to see this Sen comp that you guys are
We'll
talking
see,
about.
I mean, much more
Like a
even now,
counter
like
comp.
6-6.
Counter comp, but you can
Don't
do the
really
same
like-
thing on
you've said
attack.
it, right? We're keeping up to date
Do they
with
have
kind
a
of the
breach
first kills and the
chat? What's the
correlation there, but
Sentinels
also-
comp that
to
you
be
guys
honest,
are talking about? You said
just because the
Cypher,
first kills are,
Neon,
you know, the gun rounds are going even and the rounds are even doesn't mean that, you know, the teams that are getting the first kills are winning those rounds.
Deadlock.
Could
What are
be
the
that
other
both of these
two?
teams are losing
Omen.
people and winning the rounds still.
It's
So.
very
Omen
true.
breach.
I mean, towards the end of that half, though, it was a little more correlated.
no
I'm
Neon
interested
for
to see what Loud
Sentinels.
have got cooked up on their attack
Deadlock,
side, though, because I think
Omen
Sadak
Fade.
called a really nice
Raze.
game
Oh, okay, so they go for like old counters, but they don't embrace. So I think you could have a solid mixer too. Because Deadlock works well with a fast overwhelm comp as well. That nade with Neon would work well.
That it was going to push people off the line, and just not quite getting that priority when he wanted it.
It's Deadlock for Viper old meta. Oh, okay, they did a 1-for-1 change.
This time, EG disrespect it, and I think that's what you get from Joror. You get a lot of disrespecting of opponent's utility and unconventional timing.
Sure.
That shot lands, but EG.
Yeah, EG looking good for double pistol.
It's a great beginning for the pistol around here. It's slow and steady, but enough to get the job done. Fault line forwards. Derek. A lot of damage returned to him towards the top section of mid. Tap, tap, tap going to Ghost, but again, no casualties. It's Loud are the ones who need to find them.
Joror is on the flank here, and I think he's got a really nice timing too. He's just taking it slow. Two players ready to go.
He knows
I mean, Joror secured this.
As well, so anti-flash being played, 2 years, a bit of spam. He seems to be aware of it. Instinctual, but yeah, from behind. Wrap around, snap around. It's 2 years. 180. There's a lot more to do, but that came from. So pistol round win for EG. They're taking the lead now in this map.
So both pistols go the way of Loud on Lotus. Both pistols now going the way of EG here on Sunset. So that's one of the ticks in the box in terms of the things that Potter was trying to pay attention to and reinforce within the team. And just in case you're wondering,
Joror so
8-1 on Lotus and first kills to first.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to check that game out.
Here on Sunset. 14-2 total first kill to first death. Utterly dominant.
14
and setting
to
his team
2.
up for advantages.
This is above maps. This is insane.
Pre-fire for the Dizzy.
2-2 for pistols.
Like
2-0 for EG on this one. Yes, they might just win the map. Both getting pistols.
EG do have, you know, going
Icebox? Surely there's no
Neon
Neon on
Two
Icebox.
pistols, keeping it in, seeing if they can get something really healthy and dangerous going for the bonus, but it does open up a bit of a danger zone.
If he gets another first kill here, he's going to be 7-1, which would be quite fitting against the Brazilian team.
Yeah.
Wow, bro, he had to do it.
Offensive setup though is pretty concrete, at least for EG's side of things. Les does take away a nice easy kill there onto Superman, but it's evens out. Joror once more going walkabouts. But the kill onto Superman, it's forcing EG to make a call to try and re-clear something. They're seemingly unaware of this.
Wait, they got a really big kill over towards middle. That's now a sight open with stun.
The B side. Joror, though, he's so fast at this one. He's sprinting right onto him with the spike drop down and the door in your face. They did. They're just, I mean, locked out of position, locked away from any chance of winning the round.
Oh no, man.
He's playing breach. I think he thought for a moment there that he'd got through.
Wintoucher, thank you so much, man. Thank you with the 1, 2, 3. Thank you with the prime, bro. Appreciate you, mate. Dude, give me the replay of this. Maybe a slow-mo of this. Like, what is this?
EG not going to have a huge amount of weaponry here on the bonus. Not expecting this one to be particularly dangerous. But, you know, if Joror can land a ridiculous kill with the Guardian, then
kill.
Of course it still could be. But this is where Loud have an opportunity to stabilize. It was double bonus rounds that set up Loud
every
so
kill
well
but
on
it.
Lotus. EG would love for something like that.
Got every kill but the one kill we wanted to see.
They've given a rifle over to Joror.
Yeah, that's a nice idea.
Yeah.
Prius is really giving it to us
anyone that's
today,
gonna
man.
make
It's
it happen,
crazy.
it would be him.
Holding down the A main chokehold. Side by side, him and Derek.
If there was ever a round to run a slow default, it would be this one. Prowler detects the trip, breaks it, so now bodies are going to have to stay.
Ooh, a stun as well, this movement. Joror so good. Almost a hack middle, but no, yeah, it just evades all of it.
That stun from Joror is so nice. The relay bolt flicked behind a 180 as he's moving away to stop any follow-up from the fault line. Oh, immaculate, chef's kiss.
Yeah, high IPM type beat.
Right there.
This trip's going to be a bit of a nuisance as well, Apoff. Touch close to the corner.
One aftershock actually is going to break both of these trips though. Classic aftershock in that spot.
Yeah, okay, so well. Still locked into the corner to Dizzy. A little bit delayed there, so I don't know anybody over this and it hasn't been called correctly.
Whoa.
Still the classic.
Double.
Is there Superman even better with that Sheriff? Might be golden
Scary.
for it. Smoke drops.
One way goes out as well.
To the top of the box.
They don't. Okay, they both pick up a gun. Derek so far, there's a gun for Superman as well, right?
They do have time on their side.
It's hard for him to get it. He has to wait for his team.
Go slow and steady onto the approach, and it would be that bonus round conversion for EG. They'd love for it. Smoke though. It's Pancadas.
Yeah, they smoked themselves
off.
off.
Forwards here, but he aftershock as well. Out of the way. Superman sticking.
Oh, it's a bad plan.
Bit of miscommunication in terms of where this has been planted. It's actually in front of the pillar. They're spamming it.
Can't actually smoke yourself off when it's a plan like this, really.
Just get a free defusal all the way. Listen, it's crispy at the end, but a bonus.
Yeah, so I mean, it makes sense to smoke yourself off if it's the stairs, right? Because obviously you half the fuse, but when you have this one at the bottom here and it's just a full left to right, doesn't make sense.
Playing Gecko. It's not a normal spot to plant there. The meta spots to plant are on the corners, kind of on the ramp, where all of your spam is going to land on the diffuser. Instead, he pointed it straight at the pillar. Wingman went over and planted in a spot where you can be on a full half circle.
Wow.
And also, it looked like the pings were
trying to not blame Wingman sideshow.
But that's just,
what is this?
I mean, it shows you the spike on the minimap.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I don't know.
Shouldn't be missing the pings.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the smokes were in my face. You know, I couldn't quite tell the depth of it, but it looked like
it looked like it was off. Now, I said that bonus round was going to be really difficult to convert. And we're dwelling a lot on the, the misplay towards the end of Loud, because it did look winnable in the post plan. But what are those shots from Superman? 2 sheriff shots to open things up as he's defending the site, flooding in. That's the kind of impact that he was giving you on Lotus. That's the kind of performance you need from some of these other players that aren't
Wingman,
that aren't defending champions from last year,
okay,
kept together
so
on the roster.
This is so stupid, man.
We
get first map, double pistol, double bonus for Louds, 6 rounds, free. EG. Do the same thing over towards here, just half of the rounds already.
On the other side of things,
and then you get another eco to play against.
I think the KD was 20 and 9 from less.
You might as well go
Lotus.
Icebox, man.
And it's still looking fearsome here. He's got the hero rifle.
Gotta go.
And I think that's who you really want to have it in their hands.
He's been performing. But so is Joror.
Dude, he's had so many fast kills.
Right now in the series, in the map, no clearance into the corner. Apof's going to be covered there. Wolf just to get him out of dodge.
Nah, this guy is too good with the double slides. Yeah, he's too good, man. We can't have double slides when people are this good. Like there's no way we can have this many slides when there's someone that's this good. It's too much.
Dashes so that he avoids the utility coming his way. Stuns so he can follow up. Dizzy in his face, doesn't even bother. Uses the second slide.
He's operating on a different level, man.
He's actually, his brain moves faster than the average human.
I'm watching him do it. I can't think that fast. The orders of operations, man, that he's having to do.
It's so nasty good. Get him onto full-time Neon. I mean,
yeah, he actually should be full-time Neon, no doubt about it. I wouldn't even bother with the ISO after watching this.
Movement agents, he's cooking.
So Loud had absolutely no chance in that round. Eco and Joror masterclass. So, wait, what is this? He's up
another first kill.
He's up again. They just can't get a handle on where he is and what he's doing. It's another first kill to add to the list.
The disrespect is crazy.
Dodges the official.
It's propped up, seeking that engagement. Sadak gliding, and at least there is that follow-up. So it's traded. Loud, not quite with the advantage, but at least it is a 3 versus 3. No backside control again. That plant, it's going to be going towards the pillar. Nature, do you really just let this one go straight past? Seeking the timing. Dizzy connects. He's missed his opportunity and his chance. He was hoping he said a player would walk in front of him. He's still alive for the retake, and that's what matters now.
Same plant position, by the way, so that 2Es can play off it in market.
In front of the pillar, with him going down, it's going to be much more difficult to play this post plan.
Yeah, but
a lot's going to be asked for from Lex and Kawazine. Util in their hands. Quick tap, Kawazine, fault line, Sprez. That's going to be an aftershock, and it should clear them off, but Apof gets half anyway. So it missed. Just slightly ajar. Again, this map plant positioning EG up to 11.
Yeah, they're wrecking them. Joror has way too many first kills. He's on for some of the maddest stats we've seen.
Another disaster. It's hard to tell exactly where the mistake is there. Is it slightly off in terms of the plant spot when he's throwing in the Gecko, throwing in the Wingman, sorry? Or is it Kawazine who's just missing the aftershock in that position?
Nah, I mean, it doesn't reach. He has to go all the way to the right and get it to the extended wall if he's going to do it.
It's good for market, but it isn't as good for the B main post plant. Loud are getting ruined in this spot. They were dominating post plant situations on Lotus. That was primarily one of the reasons why they were winning in that map. And here, 2 massive ones have fallen away from them. Couldn't be more important. Round 15, the anti-bonus, and round 17, the next rifle round, both lost in a very similar fashion.
I mean, it's a good spot to plant if you have market control, but
forced to take a timeout on Loud's end.
I just don't know how you could ever look at what Heretics do and then the success rate of it and think that anything else is
They're making the same
worth doing.
mistake, so I can't imagine they've got too much new to discuss with their coach. Crowd excited that EG have a great chance of being able to win here and push things forward onto Icebox. I've no idea what these teams are going to do.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that. I was like, I actually don't know what you would put on Icebox here.
But Loud desperately need to put
I feel like after I watched Jorgamo on this, I would try it on every single map, even though in theory on Icebox it's not great.
It's really not that bad of a buy.
Less danger there, but he's going to let it loose almost immediately. Look at this guy, putting his way forwards.
Look at it, it's so fast at breaking trips as well and moving that I'm not even sure you can capitalize too much on it.
Pointed directly towards him, he knew where to pre-aim.
You'd have to instantly be in the right position.
Trips dealt with. The player disadvantage. Mosh pit. Straight to the corner. No players there.
Jorgamo's very, very late to this.
To the back of the site. Flash.
Oh, that flash is incredible.
Multitude of targets.
Breachitos sick here.
Delayed and even misses. No way to follow up onto this one. Loud in shambles in terms of how they want to play this one, and they can't get a hand. It is pure filth, man.
What?
Josh has left Marine and he's almost pulled the head.
Dude, how is he this good?
What am I watching? Dude, I mean, I don't know. What am I watching? I don't know. Forget the tactical shooter label.
Whoa, what was that shot as well?
Dude, into the arena shooter now.
Jorgamo's playing Valorant 2.
TF2 fans, we are so back.
What is this?
Look at that.
That is crazy. That is actually crazy. He broke the ankle so hard. That is actually filthy. I can't believe it.
The way that he's weaving his movement and then throwing out
Yeah, he's the movement with the double slide is some of the most mad stuff I've ever seen.
180 flicks and throws out the relay ball as he's sliding away.
They might have to put the cooldown higher, man. 0.2 is not enough.
Oh my God. Aftershock. It's in his face once more with the glide. Still, that's a connection and shut down onto Sadak.
I mean, nice from Sadak, but it's only a 140.
Yeah.
Brutal. Taken out. And on top of that, Tui's falls. Drops the spike. I mean, this has been a joy to watch.
Alright, I'm telling you, man, like this is the first time that I've really been like, damn, I mean, apart from, this is the first time as not as a coach that I've wanted, like, actual,
12 to 6.
Just anything in the game to be able to watch replays, man.
Get the map continued, but in all reality, we are
because I would watch this POV
certainly
for
heading
so
to
long.
Icebox.
It's such a good POV. He's just so impressive on the stage.
Has no hope of converting this, and EG know it. Superman closes things out.
Okay, very nice. I tell you what though, double pistol, same story as the first map. Double pistol, double bonus. But yeah, Jorgamo. The takeaway is just Jorgamo is just incredible on this agent.
The impact is enormous, but